Hello. All right, we're going to do something kind of cool. We are going to get a Schneider Electric ultrasonic distance sensor configured with their configuration software. Um, so I've got the sensor, and then it comes with a configuration box, and all this is connected. So the first thing you do when you first connect everything is you can auto download the sensor configuration. So what it's doing is it's going to the sensor and then it's finding like which model it is because they have quite a lot of models. Okay, so now we are connected. And first thing we're going to look at is we're going to do echo display, and then we're just going to hit the play button, and we're going to go into measurement mode. Measurement mode. So now we can see as I get this sensor, there's a dead band in here, but as I get the sensor closer and further away, it shows the distance, which I think is pretty slick. If I like point it at the wall, 75 inches, and it'll go closer, closer, and then here we'll go like 12. So that is one piece of it. So we just have like the analog, like how far is it away? And then I've been playing with this. Apparently there's, so you have these thresholds. So we're now connected. So I'm just learning this kind of on the fly as well. So we're in this mode. I think I have to get out of this mode. Stop. Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna stop the echo display and we're gonna go to settings. Okay, this part's kind of interesting. So the sensor output has a couple different ways you can read the values. One is it's got a 420 milliamp output that's gonna go through the ranges. So this over here is going to be the minimum, the near, far, and then this one here is the discrete value. So there's going to be a pin that is either on or off depending on if something is close to that discrete value. And you would use this to say maybe you had a conveyor belt and you were creating, we'll say you're a rock quarry. So you're creating rock, and then you have this sensor pointing at your pile to see where it's at. And then you can have a discrete value that says, hey, when you get close to the top, where you're at a certain level, trigger that discrete value to change. And then you can have that run back to your PLC and turn off your crusher motor. So in here, we just kind of configured this sensor, and then if we come to echo display and hit play again, I think it is going to save those settings. Let's do measure again. Echo display. It'll save those settings, and we may need to save the settings first. The sensor configure is different than the current configure. Oh, please upload or download. Okay, so I'm learning this as I go. So we need to first upload PC to sensor. So this button sends the configuration from the PC to the sensor. The value cannot be lower than 13. Okay, so what's happening here? It's not, it gets nice error messages. So so I think my near and far are a little too close to the limits. So we will do this. I don't know if the sound is. The value cannot be greater than 314. So let's bring this in closer. 314. So it gives you nice outputs for this configuration. So like I said, I'm still learning this. Kind of impressed with their software. Okay, so I think we have it saved to the sensor, and we hit this. And we hit this. Okay. So if you pay attention, well, let's see here. So it's echo, and then number one and number two, I think, are the discrete values. So, okay, here we go. So if you pay attention to number two, when we get something closer to the discrete value, it turns on and off. And if you would imagine, say you're producing crushed rock, some number 8 stone or whatever, and you can have this at the top, and when your material gets to a certain level, like in a bin or something, you can have that discrete output turn on and off the crusher motor. Um, or another thing you could do is have this sensor pointing at your the the water body at the bottom of the pit, and if for whatever reason your pumps stop working, you can send out an alarm. So pretty slick stuff. I'm excited to see this thing in production. I think there's a lot of interesting values with it. So see ya.